Hello.
How are you? I think Caitlin.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm here. Sorry. I'm here. The coffee hasn't hit yet.
Right. Even though you've downed it mostly. You've got
Mostly.
we're actually at like perfect equal amounts of coffee left. Wait,
yeah.
we need a visual. We have our, for our audio listeners, we have medium-sized Dunkin' cups, and we're both at that like quarter line.
Here's some ASMR coffee.
Let's also take a guess at what time of day it is that we're recording.
It's 7:09 p.m.
It's 7:09 p.m. Yeah. Yes. All right, folks. I hope that you are all doing well. It's been kind of interesting doing this every 2 weeks
Yeah.
routine. I am enjoying that we can breathe a little bit.
Me too.
But every time we come back, I'm just like, oh, we're back. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Then I
Well,
feel like we
you know
disappear,
what?
but
Next
yeah.
month will have been 1 year since our first episode.
So we got to do something big.
I know we got to do a little anniversary special.
I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be good. I'm just.
Yeah, we got to do something
That's
fun.
crazy.
We're almost there.
Wow.
So
That's
I think
insane.
by the time that we finish this season, we'll be into a year. That's so crazy.
That's so cool.
Aw.
What a man. This is just wild.
Our
But
little baby podcast when we first started.
know.
We were so
It's-
excited. We're still very excited,
Oh,
but
yeah, it's just crazy because I think we made the right decision by taking a little bit more space.
yeah.
Just for both of our like mental health and time.
Yeah.
But it also has allowed us to like be consistent. I think in a different way, which
Yeah.
has been good. So yeah, we're happy to be here. We have been reading some good stuff. If you remember 2 weeks ago, listeners, we talked about our fall TBRs. We did kind of our different, vibes and I don't know, like what did we do? We did like spoopy and then
Yeah.
vibes and then
Yes,
like
we did.
fantasy and then just like a cool cover.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a fun episode. But if you have been listening to that and now you're here 2 weeks later, reading has been going pretty good, I would say. Yeah?
Yeah.
For me and recently, very much recently for you,
Yeah.
Caitlin.
I am out of my summer book slump.
Let's freaking go.
Yay.
Let's
And
go.
I love the fall. And I told you guys that I feel like this is going to be it. Like, I'm going to finally get out of it. And Sophia turned me on to reading All the Young Dudes.
Yep.
It's about the Marauders. So I guess a prequel.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like a prequel to Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's been, I already finished it. I'll just put it that way since I last talked to you guys. And I really, really cannot stop thinking about it. So of course, had to pass it on. And
Yes.
I'm just loving her reactions.
Oh, yeah.
It's been great. So anyways, those are kind of just some simple reading updates. I hope that your fall reading is going great, you guys, and
Yeah.
you're feeling all the vibes. I haven't read a spooky book yet though.
I haven't either. I don't really know if I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'm going to.
I'm just more cozy vibes. right
Yeah.
now.
Our October book club pick was Little Women.
Yeah.
So that's very cozy. I'm not really into horror right now.
I know. I knew I said I was going to read The Institute before Halloween, but I have not felt the urge to pick it up. I might just like read the first couple chapters just to feel the vibes, but I'm not sure. So
I am a
Yeah.
cozy autumn girl. I'm not
Yeah.
a Halloween girl.
yeah.
I think there's a difference.
Yeah.
I think when I say fall, people are like, "Oh, you like Halloween?" I'm like, "It's fine."
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Halloween Town, Disney Channel. That I'm not.
Every year for the past like 5 years, I'm not gonna lie, I've watched The Nightmare Before Christmas on Halloween because
Oh, I love that.
I don't go anywhere.
Is it a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
You can. Here's my. You can only watch it on Halloween night because it's a Halloween movie that goes to Christmas and then is back to Halloween. And what happens the day after Halloween? At least for you and me, we're putting out our Christmas
Yeah.
trees. We're playing Christmas music.
Okay.
So
It's
for
a
me,
Halloween
it is
movie.
only acceptable to watch. I literally have only watched it once a year for the past like 5 years, and it's only been on Halloween.
I'm gonna try to do that then.
Well, I
I'll
guess
do
are we
that.
doing a watch party?
I guess so.
Amazing. So
Yay.
yeah. Anyways, the vibes are happening. All good things. But we wanted to do a part 2 of an episode that we had a lot of fun making back in February, I guess, based on our it's been a long time, because we have read a lot of amazing books since February. So we're going to do a part 2 of reading 1-star reviews of some of our favorite books. So these might be like 4 stars and above for us. They could be our 5 stars. They could be like our favorite books of all time. We kind of picked, we didn't tell each other what we chose. And we just kind of wanted to read and react to some of these. But I think at this point, you know, these reviews are not going to change our mind on the books.
No.
But they're fun to read. So, yeah, we wanted to just dive right into it. So, Kate, why don't you start us off? What book did you choose?
So I chose some books after February.
Okay.
So we're getting caught up. And if you saw our 24-hour reading challenge, I ate up Magnolia Parks in 24 hours. So I'm going to read some Magnolia Parks. Now, Sophia has now read Magnolia Parks.
I have.
What'd you think?
I liked it a lot. The problem was that I read it right before I read All the Young Dudes. So, brain space wise, it, you know, it's like barely there.
Yeah, okay.
But I am going to continue the series. I didn't become obsessed with it.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. So
fair.
So these reviews are not going to like make me have any negative opinion of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a 1-star review from Mia.
Oh, Mia.
I can enjoy toxic romance, but this is badly written, boring, repetitive, and ship with no chemistry. Yeah, waste of my time. I won't continue reading this.
Wow.
Oh, dark.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, she has a point. It's very toxic.
Oh, yeah.
But, okay, maybe this is a good one.
Okay.
1 star. DNF at 51%. I want to throat punch every character in this book.
See, I think for you that was the same thing, but that's why you gave it 5 stars.
Yeah, that's true. I hated each one of them. I hated them all.
What was your reaction to the video? You went 5 stars or something like that. I'm trying to remember.
I think when the ending kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I think that's when I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. So that's what, I mean, messed with me for a little bit. So this is
the
long-ish. It's 1 star.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to fast forward because some of this stuff is weird. I don't know what to rate this book because it's not bad. Magnolia is boring and the human version of www.whowhatwhere.com. WEAR. Lovely. I don't get it. And then it says ETA 2 days later, and yeah, this book sucked.
Oh. Wow, they were like thinking about it for 2 days.
I know. That is so sad. Okay.
Aww.
Well, I couldn't find any funny ones because they all just hated the characters, which is so sad to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, your turn. Maybe you'll have funnier ones.
I know. That's okay. I did my best. So I'm going to start off with reviews for What the River Knows.
Yes.
Which, by the point that this episode comes out, we are about a month away from the sequel.
Yes.
Side note, I'm still holding out hope, but I did email Isabella Banez's agent and never heard back. So I know. Maybe, Isabella, if you're still out there, we would love to talk to you no matter what. Like, anytime, any place.
You're so cool.
But I was hoping that it would be like fun to make a connection before the book came out.
I
but
know.
It's okay. We're still very small.
Yes.
Like, we're not a huge podcast, so it's fine.
Also,
But,
guys, Sophia chose for me for this month's TBR to read What the River Knows.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to finish that.
Yep.
Get it done.
Because then we need to read the sequel together.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Again, Sophia reading the sequel in 8 hours and Caitlin reading it in a week. Okay.
Right. Anyways. Okay, so the first review. So keep in mind that this book is like kind of inspired by, I wouldn't say inspired by, but it's like the vibes of like The Mummy, that movie with like Brendan Fraser. It's like kind of gives those vibes. Okay. So 1 star. Emmy says, I was promised adventure and instead got the equivalent of watching paint dry.
So that is really mean.
That's so mean, right? Okay. Okay. Here we go. This account is perhaps with 2 P's. 1 star. In the words of Abby Lee Miller, boring, yawning, sloppy, lazy.
Wait, that's a good one. know, that's so funny.
At least she put in some effort
That's
into this
funny.
review. Listen, here's my other thing. If you're going to make a 1-star review, make it entertaining to read.
Yeah.
Make
it
me
funny.
giggle. Make me giggle, you know? Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay. This one I think is really funny because this person put some thought into the review. Ready? Seba rated it 1 stars. Keep in mind the title is What the River Knows. Turns out, not a whole lot. How do you create the most annoying female main character to ever exist and make Egypt sound boring? I just chose this one because I think it's funny that it's like, what the river knows? Question mark? Turns out, not a lot. So again, this person at least put some effort into their review. I do not agree. I was thoroughly enthralled by this book. But yeah, these people actually entertained me with their 1-star reviews.
Gee. Okay,
I know.
then. Well,
I know.
there you go.
Anyways, the Abby Lee Miller one I think will
One's
always
the
live
best.
with me. I might use that for the next time I rate a book.
I like that one.
All right. What else do you have? What do you have for us?
So I have the reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. She wrote A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which, by the way, I watched the TV show. It's so good.
Yeah?
It's so good. It's just like the book. It's just like the book. It's
Okay.
amazing. Okay. Anyway, this came out this year. I read the arc, and I rated it 5 stars. So this is Brittany's review, 1 star. That was definitely a book. That's all. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Anna, 1 star. No one's more upset about it than I am. Give me something.
Why? Like, just because...
I don't know.
What's your investment?
That
into
was it.
You
And
know?
then everything else didn't have stuff written.
Okay, so this was something interesting that we both discovered when we were looking for these 1-star reviews. A lot of people rated it 1 star and didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. Again, if you're going to rate a book 1 star, give me just a little bit of a reason why.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I want to know. You can rate a book 5 stars and not say anything. I'll be like, great, 5 stars. Awesome. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I feel like, especially if something triggered you, you should probably, if you really want to rate it 1 star, say that there's a trigger warning. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know that. I want to know if there's abuse, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I want to know that stuff before I go in. If it's really a 1 star and you, like, got triggered, I want to know that.
Yeah, or if there was something that just really stuck out to you, even if it wasn't necessarily like something that bothered you or disturbed you, if there was something that you were just like, man, like that plot line or that writing was so bad.
Yeah, let us
and, like,
know.
just let us know, because if it's a book that I am vaguely interested in and I see a ton of 1-star reviews, I might be like, okay, actually, I might be good. So give us something. Give us a crumb.
We were also thinking, like, if you see all of those 1 stars with no actual review in it, if they're a group of people that maybe don't like the author, don't like the publishing company, and just want to bring it all down, that could also be a part of it.
And there was some drama, wasn't there, about that? Like, back on, like, I feel like a couple months ago, there was drama, people rating somebody's book super low.
Right.
Just to bring down the,
Yes.
do you remember that? I don't remember the exact situation,
Yes.
but it's a thing. People get vendettas against authors or are just really cruel and will rate, and then again, give us no reason. So therefore, how am I to trust that you actually even maybe read the book?
Yeah. I also think
Ooh.
it's hard because I'm like, okay, if the author said or didn't say anything when it comes to like a social issue and now you hate them, I wonder, are you able to separate the story from the author? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know, like, some people don't want to, like, support that kind of stuff, but, like, also I'm like, I see a 1 star. I don't know why. Why?
Yeah.
What's in here? It kind of freaks me out a little bit,
Yeah,
actually.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay, your turn. That got deep.
A little deep moment for this episode. This little funky, fun episode. Okay, so I picked a couple for Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez.
Oh, fun.
And context for this was my 5 star out of their, like, connected 3-part novels. So again, you can read them separate, but they technically are, like, it's fun to read them in order because you do have similar characters, plot lines kind of intersect. So the first one, which was Part of Your World, I gave like a 3.5. I really enjoyed it. And then the next the next book, Yours Truly, I gave like a 4.5. Loved it. And then Just for the Summer, 5 stars. I love that book, and it got so much hype for what I would say valid reasons. So anyways, here's some 1-star reviews of an incredible book. Gracie said, Just for the Summer is exactly what I imagine you'd get when if you took all the worst parts of early 2010s Tumblr/Wattpad and ran them through a random TikTok buzzwords generator.
Why is that the best 1-star review I've ever heard?
I mean, again, at least it's original.
That and the Abby Miller one. Okay.
Anyways,
good.
all right. Jen says, DNF'd at 38% because I decided to wake up and smell the carrots. Now, I can't remember if there was any mention of carrots in the book. It's been a little while, but I think if anything, this person's just a little crazy.
Okay.
What do you mean by that? DNF to 30%? First of all, you can't even mark that as red. How dare you? Yeah. I decided to wake up and smell the carrots. Again, hey, points for originality. Again, I think we talked about this the last time we did this episode, which is that we both feel like you shouldn't mark a book or review a book if you've DNF'd it at any point, basically, I don't know, below 70%?
Well,
you know?
What about on, what's that website where we get arcs?
NetGalley.
Yep, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, well, there have been some arcs that I've gotten where they still want a review, even if you didn't finish it.
Yeah, but that's different because Goodreads or one of those Storygraph, any of those, it counts all your books up for you by the end of the year. So I feel like when you mark a book as I read it, and it's but did you?
No, but you DNF'd it.
Yeah.
You kind of read it.
Now listen, there is no problem in DNFing a book.
Yep.
We both have said that a lot. We say if you are not enjoying a book, don't keep reading it. DNF it.
Yep.
But I do have a problem when people then are marking it on Goodreads and giving reviews as if they finished the book.
Right.
Anyways, that's my little thing there. Okay. Same for another one for Just for the Summer. Hannah says 1 star. A lobotomy in book form.
Yo, what? Girl.
Rude. But again, points for originality.
I don't like
if
that.
If you give me an original concept or review, a little phrase, I'm entertained. However, I do disagree.
That's rough.
I know.
That's not a nice thing to say.
Nope.
Man, people are mean.
Do you think authors go and stalk their reviews?
Yes.
That's so sad.
I think they do.
Hopefully they see that there's so many more good ones than bad ones.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How sad would it be, though, to be an author where it's mostly 1 or 2 star reviews? I would be so hurt.
I
Or
feel
I would just have
like
to
that's
reevaluate.
also, though, just internet bullying sometimes.
That's true.
So sometimes you can't
Yeah.
read it. Or you go look for some, a 5-star. I don't know. I would look.
All right, what do you have next?
Okay. I have Ready or Not by Cara Baston.
I need to read this book.
It's it's just
I
a
need to read it.
happy book. I was talking about it when I finished it, but here's Yasmin's review.
Okay.
1 star for the cover.
Huh? It's such a cute cover.
And then somebody commented, OMG, ah ha 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 ha, in caps.
Rude.
Anywho, moving on.
That's such a cute cover.
I know.
Wow.
So, April, 1 star. Stop the insanity! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. I'm so sick of the same agenda in every book! Exclamation. So, she's talking about she got pregnant.
Uh-huh.
The main character got pregnant.
Okay.
Falls in love with her best friend's older brother.
Okay.
But that guy did not get her pregnant.
Okay.
That's a story.
Okay.
What?
How
okay,
is that
so
every,
she doesn't like.
how is
She
that
doesn't.
every story?
I don't think she likes the pregnancy.
So she doesn't like the tropes.
Trope.
Okay, then just say that and move on, sweetie.
Yep. Here we go.
Dang.
This is interesting. Athena says, "Baby can pick its own gender." Yikes! I'm out. DNF. 1 star. Okay, now, it was very progressive, I will say, because she gives the baby a gender neutral name, and they don't want
Yeah.
Also, New York City,
Right.
current day.
Yeah.
Guess where they're from in New York City?
Oh God. Okay, it's either
Not
they're
Manhattan,
either they're either
one of the boroughs.
Brooklyn.
Yes.
Okay.
Deep
So,
Brooklyn.
well, you know what's funny is I was either gonna say Brooklyn or Soho. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
right. Exactly.
I was like, you want me to specify it?
Exactly.
Where? In Brooklyn? Dumbo.
Yeah. Yes.
Hilarious.
There is guys, the stereotypes of
something
different
else.
boroughs, it's real. It's really real.
Wait, really quickly, what book would you assign for different boroughs? I'm just like thinking really quick off the top
Oh
of my
my
head.
gosh.
Maybe we can do that as a question at the end.
Oh, that's a good
Let's
question.
stew
Okay.
on that for a second.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
That would be such a funny little. Oh gosh.
Oh, that is funny.
Guys, when we go just off the script, we don't have a script, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
We
Okay.
have a silly little time. All right.
You go.
Okay. What book did I pick next? I picked The Poppy War, which I do think there can be some constructive criticism of it because it is a very heavy book. So I can appreciate like more intellectual reviews, I
Okay.
guess. But for me, this was like almost a 5-star. I really, really, really did enjoy
I
it.
still have Babel, dude. I haven't
yeah.
read it. That's a good like dark academia for the
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Poppy War, Mel says 1 star. Terrible writing, reads like a first draft. Only finished it because I had spent money on it.
Oh my.
That's so mean. First of all, R.F. Kuang, I think, is a phenomenal.
She's a genius.
writer.
She's a genius.
Her stuff is so good. So I don't know. I don't want to know what you've read
That's
as first
so
drafts.
rude, bro.
No. Anyways, okay. Then we have Lauren. 1 star. Found a paper on wind turbines more captivating.
Oh no.
Again, points for originality in your review.
Fine.
But that's all you're gonna get. Out
I
of
will
Me.
be shocked every time. It's just rude.
I know. I know. Okay. Annie says 1 star. Teenager kids with superpower playing at war. Not impressed.
That's original.
Yeah,
5 stars for originality.
exactly.
Good job.
I know. I feel like some of these 1 stars. Okay, wait. Did you have a favorite 1-star review? Because I certainly have mine.
No, what's yours?
Boring. Yanni. Sloppy.
Yeah,
Lazy.
I love it.
Oh goodness.
I had one more.
Okay. give
Okay,
it.
this is A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston.
Yeah.
Basically Gilmore Girls with some magic. That's yeah, that's all I can give you.
Cool.
Allie, 1 star. 1 star unpopular opinion. I hated it. And I hate when chapters are named.
That's like almost every book ever.
Okay. Right. Bridget says, I felt nothing at any point, and I'm sad about it. I felt nothing. Okay, well, all right. Megan, Megin, interesting. 1 star, I just read a corny Hallmark movie. Yes.
Then 5 stars. Obviously.
That's the point. And it's also Ashley Poston.
Right.
7 Years Sleep is still my favorite book by her, but she's also the nicest girl ever.
Yeah.
I think she's like not much older than me too. She's got to be like 36 or something. She's
Okay.
really cool.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I feel like sometimes a reason why somebody might rate a book 1 star is the exact same reason why I might rate it 4 or above.
Yeah.
So I know that when I get into reading a novel love story, I'm not going to expect it to beat 7 Years Slip.
Sure.
For me, it might it might surprise me, and I might
Yeah.
really, really enjoy it. But I think I'm going to go into it knowing your review of it, my other friends. So yeah, a reason that it's like, oh, it's like, a cheesy Hallmark movie. Okay, that's what I want from it.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah.
So anyways, I don't know. I think it's very interesting to see what people choose to review. And also, I think we've also talked about this in the past, but like you and I really never rate books lower than 2.5
It's
stars.
very rare.
Yeah,
Very rare. Sophia recently rated something low.
I did.
So
I really did.
that's cute.
I think this was the first book I ever rated like as low as I did. Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay, really quickly, because I didn't ask for questions. That's my bad. I just want to see, we don't have to name them all, but I'm just trying to think of a book I would assign to a borough, like here in New York.
That's so crazy. That's
So,
a crazy question.
Ready or Not is obviously Brooklyn. I think we just have
Yes.
to go with that. I'm trying to think of like, I feel,
Manhattan? Like a fast-paced kind of book, maybe.
yeah. I think, so I read a book called In a New York Minute, which is literally set in New York.
Yes.
And I would say that that's like Fi-Dye vibes.
That's
Like
funny.
it just moves so
That's
quickly,
funny.
But that's like, for those of you who don't know, that's the financial district in Manhattan, which is like, it's just, what?
No, I got one.
Okay, go.
Upper East Side Magnolia Parks.
Hilarious. Yeah. Yep, correct. Also, isn't it confusing how, like, in that book that's like, we're in Soho, and I'm like, no, you're not. But it's London.
London, Soho.
London, Soho. Yeah. I think none of the books that are like cutesy town vibes, like none of those could exist in the city.
No.
That's like you're going into like Cold Springs or something, you know?
Yeah.
You're getting out of the
Do you
city.
have one for Queens?
I was just trying to think about that because that's where I live. Not me giving that away. Anyways. Queens is so...
Oh, you know what? For LOLs,
What?
I'm going to give Queens arsenic and adobo
Oh, yeah?
because there's Filipinos in Queens. Yeah.
Sure. That's great. Haven't read it. I'll trust you on that. Let's see. I would probably give like I want to give like a fantasy, but I feel like I
For
can't.
Manhattan?
No, for Queens, but
Oh,
like I
for
feel like I
Queens.
can't. I feel like maybe. Well, oh, you know what? Book Lovers is very much Manhattan until it goes
Until
into,
it
like,
leaves.
Yeah.
And then I, because 7 Year Slip takes place in Manhattan, sometimes I'm like, well, there, but like I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Dang,
Anyways, sorry, that was such a random question.
this is a
but
good question. Maybe we'll come back and we'll finish the
Yeah.
book map of New York.
Anyways, well, so what a fun little way to review books.
I
don't
know.
Have you guys ever given a book 1 stars? I think that's what I want to know. That's my question to you guys.
Maybe we should ask everybody.
/ what was it?
Y'all know mine. Y'all already know mine. I don't even need to go into it. Anyway. Oopsie.
Love that. All right. Do you want to close us out with your little Hannah Montana? And then we'll just say goodbye.
Okay.
All right. Give it to us.
Oh.
Bye, guys.
Bye.